Good evening, life groups. What a privilege it was for me to be able to start up John chapter 10 with you as we're looking at who is your shepherd. And truly, Jesus is. And we saw in the scriptures how Jesus is called the good shepherd here in John chapter 10. And in 1 Peter chapter 5, how he's called the chief shepherd. And in Hebrews chapter 13, how he is called the great shepherd. And then, of course, we took a look at Psalm 23, the most familiar chapter in the whole Bible, where there the psalmist David says that God is my shepherd. And is he your shepherd today? Who is your shepherd? Is Jesus the good shepherd your shepherd? I certainly hope he is and trust he is. And if not, tonight, you can open your heart to him. He is a tender, caring, loving shepherd. We saw as it was Mother's Day on Sunday, and again, just so grateful for all of you mothers and women that serve your families and serve the community and serve our church so tremendously and so sacrificially. And we were reminded of that as we looked at Jesus. Not only is Jesus this strong, mighty man, but he as well is tender and compassionate and caring and loving and taking care of his own sheep like a mother would her little ones. And we saw how beautiful it is to be in his flock and in his fold. Well, tonight, I want to encourage you guys to kind of walk through a few of the points that we looked at on Sunday. And I know there were several of them as we looked at Jesus being the true shepherd, and then we saw the false shepherd, and then we saw the true sheep, and just identifying what it means to be a follower of Jesus Christ. And, one of those points that we looked at that really ministers to me so much is that idea that Jesus leads from the front and not the rear, and all he's called us to do is follow him. Wherever that might be, wherever he might take us, that we can know this, that he is with us. And I think that's what resonates with me mostly in the message on Sunday, is that Jesus is with us. The shepherd is there. We are sheep. We are in places that are dangerous, places that are scary, places that seem to be threatening. But we can know this, that Jesus is there with us. And that's the beauty of what it means to be a follower of Jesus Christ, as we call ourselves Christians, but that's what he calls us, is to follow him. And if we follow him, we will be where he is, and where he is safe, even though there's danger surrounding, because Jesus is there. So I pray that you're following Jesus with all your heart and all your life, knowing that he's leading you. He's not from the rear commanding you to go places he hasn't gone, but he's saying, let's go, and I'm going to lead you. Just take my hand and follow me. And where I am, there my servants will be also, as we saw in John chapter 12, Jesus making that incredible and a really illuminating statement. And this is our promise, that we don't have to go anywhere on our own, because we have a good shepherd. We have a great shepherd, and he is our shepherd. And so I just encourage you guys, as you discuss these things tonight, that you would just think through that and remember that. And you would leave Life Group tonight with greater strength in your walk and a greater faith and a greater commitment to say, you know what, I'm going to follow Jesus. I'm going to stick with him. I'm not going to go off and do it my own way because I think I understand life better, or it will be safer for me if I go my own way. The safest place ever is in the center of God's will. And in the center of God's will, you'll find yourself right there where Jesus is. So Lord bless you guys, and just encourage you as you study his word, fellowship with one another, and really just encourage one another, exhort one another, as Hebrews says, daily, while it's still called today, stirring one another up for love and for good works. God bless you guys. Have an awesome night.